Welcome back to Conspiracy Y, our 12th episode. On today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to take a look at the crash site of Heche, point out some discrepancies, and I'll give my opinion as I go. So let's go. In life, good things happen and bad things happen. But a certain group of people refuse to accept the findings of what happened. This is where the conspiracy is born. I'll be your host, Arthur Wells, through this journey of knowns and unknowns, information and misinformation of some of the world's most important solved and unsolved mysteries. Welcome to Conspiracy Y. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. We're gonna take a look at the outside of the house where the crash happened. And I noticed something. I want y'all to see what I see. They say she was going down the street at a high rate of speed and she crashed into the house. But let's just take a look. You have the firefighters here just chilling. Look like they just extinguished the blaze. And they're doing whatever. So if you take a look to their left, that's a pathway where you see the little like the fire hoses. Take a look at it right there to your left. Straight ahead is where she went into the building. This what caught my attention while making the last segment about Heche. If she was going that fast, where did she enter from? Some people may say right here to the right of that firefighter. But those bushes would be a little knocked down. Those bushes would be a little ruffled. They wouldn't look as pristine as they do. So take a look at it. Look, nothing's here. And if you go all the way to the right, which looks like someone else's front yard, it's actually clear. So my thing is, where did this car enter the property to run into that building? And even if you took it from the left, from the right of that firefighter right here, that's not a straight path to that hole. She would have had to come in through here and then turn a little bit to the right, then go straight into the house, which seemed like it's impossible going that fast. So if you take the angle that most people are probably going to say she entered the bushes and shrubs at and put it a straight line, that straight line is actually running into the corner of that house. It's not straight. So you would lead me to believe she came in through here, veered a little bit to the right, and then went straight into the house. That seemed like it's impossible. And like I said, no way she entered here where the fire hoses are, where the little walkway and entrance into the house is, because it's not possible to go through there with a car at that rate of speed and not hit that tree and not hit the bushes that are right there. You could obviously see that. So as I broke this down even more, I noticed something. Hold on, let me turn that down. I'm listening to myself. Put that on mute. If you look at the houses right here, because at first I'm like, maybe this is the backyard. Then I'm like, no, this isn't the backyard. So if you stop right here, you have the pool, which looks like a pool or a tarp, but that's the backyard. That's obviously the backyard. Then you have right here where the firefighters broke into the house to let some of the steam of the fire out to relinquish the fire. But even then, did that car go into that hole and end up way in there? Because they say the residents of the house was actually at the back of the house. So look at the top of the roof. You have the indentation here and you have the holes here. But look around the top of the roof. You have shingles here, right? These are the shingles of the roof. Then you have the hole in the roof. But look around the hole of the roof. Take a look at it. The shingles are off. Am I going crazy? Or the shingles are definitely off. You have shingles here. Then you go up here, you have more shingles down the middle of the roof and towards the back, all shingles. Shingles are missing on the spots where they broke in the hole. That seems impossible. why are all these shingles off? Which makes it seem like they were doing what? Roof work before this incident happened, which is possible. That might be a tarp back there. But if so, what's the chances of crashing into one house, the only house that's doing roof working? Seemed like it was a little more of a setup, right? And then I have one more thing to say. When she came into this hole, and they say she hit this hole, no way you can straighten up and hit that hole. So this is what I believe happened. I believe you have self-driving cars. I believe that that car was trying to get in an accident. It went through 2 more accidents before the fatal final one. So I'm believing that this car was on auto drive, or someone else was driving it. She hit 2 other things, then it just picked up speed, and quietly, it didn't run into that house going that fast. It drove in between this little spot like I was showing y'all, and it went in and it exploded. I believe things were already placed in this house. That's why the shingles are gone off the roof. I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying and take a look at what I'm saying. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, was the position of the front of the house. How could that car possibly get to where they say it was without hitting any of the shrubs, the trees, or the bushes? Because you would obviously see that. Then looking at the roof, it caught my attention. I had an uncle who did a lot of roofing. Even when you have a fire, they're gonna break through the wood of the roof. They're not gonna peel back all these panelings. All the shingles. You wouldn't do that. You would just take your axe and knock into the roof and pull the shingles off as you go. Because look how far it goes down to the bottom. That looks like a well thought out shingle plan to be taken off, which makes it seem like they had work being done on the roof before or prior to the incident. So I'm going to leave it right there. Remember, it's for entertainment purposes only. But my peoples, all my fans, I'm a new channel and I appreciate all the new subs and I appreciate the comments. So please hit the comment section on this and let me know, did I actually open your eyes to something that you weren't thinking about, or you didn't have any idea of any knowledge of it happening. Until next time. And thanks for watching. I've been your host, Arthur Wells. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as I said earlier, hit up that comment section and let me know if I opened your eyes to any new information that you didn't think existed. Until next time, thanks for watching. Conspiracy Why?